me turn up the volume. How y'all doing today? Y'all come on in. It's lunchtime. I've had a long day today, and I stopped and picked up the pot pie from KFC, which I do love, okay? So we are mukbanging today. My name is Cheryl Grabowski. Welcome to the channel. This is a place of introspection. This is a place of mukbanging, good food, and we have good conversations. And y'all, I got so triggered today. I called my ex-husband to have a conversation with him about what I was feeling and thinking. Y'all come on in so we could talk about it. Hello, guys. Hello, y'all. Come on in. Let's chat, chit chat. I got about 40 minutes. Y'all come right on in here on this fantastic Thursday. On this fantastic Thursday. Look at that pie. Y'all know y'all want some. Y'all come on in here. What is this? Dental care. Okay. Hello, guys. Hello. I just went live. So listen, what's up, Taz? How you doing today, Taz? I did realize that if I schedule lives, then YouTube will help me out. I do realize that. So we got to start doing that. No matter what, we got to. If we want to grow, we got to start scheduling lives. But y'all come on. How y'all day been today? What's your breakfast? This is a chicken pot pie from KFC. Do me a favor. What's up, Yolanda? Y'all see y'all? Did y'all get y'all notification? Y'all do me a favor. Hit the share button and then hit the copy link. So when you hit the share, it gives you the option to copy the link. So do that for me. Do that for me. Do it right now. I wish I had some black pepper, but I don't. Yes. Okay. Grand Rising, Benny White. How you doing today? Oh, everybody in the chat, go on and hit share, copy link. Do it about 5 times a piece. Hello, hello. Happy Thursday. This thing is so... I told my ex-husband this morning, well, I just got off the phone with him. I said, look, if you hadn't had a KFC Popeye, it tastes like being at your grandma's house and she had one of those cast iron ovens where she made everything from scratch. That's what it tastes like. Hot and fresh. Yes, one of your favorites I love. Who is that miss watching you? What's up, Cindy? Hey, girl. How you doing today? We've been going live a lot, Cindy. We've been talking a whole lot about what's been going on in our world. Did y'all hear, before we really get into it, did y'all hear that Prince Andrew got arrested today about the island? They arrested him. They arrested him. Yeah, and Betty White said, yes, girl. Me and my daughter was just talking about it as I prepared for the live. But, and I just heard about it, so I didn't hear about that earlier. So I say, yay. Seemed like everybody got a little piece of morals. Lori Smith said, I heard that. Seemed like everybody got a piece of morals and honor and respect and dignity and carrying something about justice. We got to learn. Oh, it's terrible. I told my ex-husband, I'm so mad. I said, I got to do a live. I got so many feelings and emotions, and they all just, it's a lot. Just a lot. So that was good news. Now, I want to talk to y'all about, and I shared the information. The Midas Touch did a video earlier today. And he is talking about the excavation and demolition that's going on Epstein, not the island, but the one in, where did I say, the ranch in New Mexico. So let me just tell you right quick. So they've been trying to get the judges to say, since they can't get them on SEG and that type of stuff, they're looking to get him on body parts since people were buried and all of that. So they need to be able to go over to the property and look. Meanwhile, what's up, 7226? Meanwhile, there is a MAGA conservative Republican who purchased the property in 2023. And since he heard, because everybody knows what's going on, that these group of people don't know exactly who they are, but they were looking to be able to go to the property in New Mexico and to break up that ground and look around inside that ranch and see what's going on in there, since all of that bioengineering and body parts and DNA stuff was going on over there. Do y'all not know that as soon as they got the green light on going over there, getting a team to go over there and break up that ground and look, this motherfucker done hired a demolition team to redo the house, to tear parts of the house down, and to dig up that damn ground over there. Y'all, when I heard it, I almost fell out. I'm serious. I was so angry. I was so angry. He was 7226. He was, darling. That's what I got. When I looked at him being interviewed by Stephen Bannon, and I just observed that that video that day, I said, that man is giving me mad scientists. And since then, I found out that he was experimenting on bodies, almost like cloning and a whole lot of other stuff, a whole lot of really, really diabolical, wicked shit. Yeah. Yes. I'm so mad about that senator, because he's a senator. What's up, James? Never mind. Oh, there go my ex-husband right there in the chat. NMN. He said, Google it. Y'all Google when y'all get a chance off the live. Or if you got another device, Google NMN. Yes, it's just terrible, y'all. Oh, it is so crazy. What's up, James Howard in the building? It is so crazy. Y'all check into y'all mental health, because I'm checking in mine. We're having the hardest time to bring accountability for all these horrendous things that these people have done. It's unbearable. I told Kurt this morning, it's unbearable to think about all the awful shit, and especially when it involves children. It hurts. So the senator who purchased the property, guess what he said he gonna do with the property, y'all? Just brace yourself. Brace yourself right now. Brace yourself. This man said what he gonna do. Thank you, darling. This is what he gonna do to the property. He's gonna turn it into a ministry for children, because he's a Christian. I said, you know what? They won't let the children go for nothing in this world. What's up, Steve Johnson? Yes, this is KFC, PotPie. They won't let the children go. They won't leave the children alone. He over there tearing shit up and breaking up the ground, so that will deter the detectives and stuff from doing what they need to do. Meanwhile, he gonna look, listen, and they saw him in photos with he's in the photos with Stephen Bannon, hand in hand, Stephen Miller, just doing the most, y'all. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure it out. This is all a cover up. Ain't it sad, Yolanda? He's going to keep it going, psychopaths. Hell yeah. I told Kurt, I said, what in the world? No, because they make good money for them. Sick. I know it's sick. I hate these motherfuckers. I swear I do. Please hit the like button, please. What's up, Renee Medlin? How you doing, sugar? Woo, woo, woo. We almost had a blooper. Please hit the like button. He shouldn't have been allowed to purchase that ranch. And look, so he purchased the ranch undercover. It was in a trust. Hello, Daisy. How you doing? He purchased the land undercover. It took them a while to be able to figure out who purchased the land. Why not just purchase it? If you're gonna have, I'm doing good today. If you're gonna have, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. If you're gonna have a ministry, then why keep anything secret? Why keep it secret? Why not? Why can't we know that you're a MAGA Republican, conservative Republican, friends of Stephen Bannon and Stephen Miller, and a huge MAGA supporter? Why can't we know that? Y'all just, I told Kurt this morning, they just don't want to fucking let it go. They feel like, in my opinion, that what Epstein was doing, they want to keep it going. Talking about a ministry for children. I wouldn't let my fucking kids go to it. I'm so sick of demons parading as Christians. So sick of it. That's the first thing they do. He said it. This is what he said. Because it's on the Midas Touch, y'all. You can go over there. But I shared it to my Facebook if you want to see it. He said, what the devil meant for evil, God is going to turn around for the good, and we're going to turn it into a ministry. No, you're not. On the front side, it'll be a ministry. On the back side, it'll be what it's always been. Yep. This damn thing. Look how flaky. Look. Look how flaky. I don't know how they're going to stop it, girl. I don't know. There's too many of them a part of it. Even Prince Andrew and what they were doing to the 13-year-old girls, they're still children. I know it's been decades. I know. They don't seem to be ashamed of it at all. Really. And they really got it all up in our faces, like, and what y'all gonna do about it? What's up, Stephen? It's so good, y'all. And that's the best part. You got jealous, y'all. I've been meaning to ask you guys, can you hype up my live, please? It's so good. Do we think they didn't know what was happening? No, we know that they know. Maybe someone was getting paid. Well, yeah, they were getting paid. They were, it was a black market for lots of shit. The amount of money that was, oh God, was in the trillions of dollars, y'all. Trillions of dollars. I want to say that Where were their parents? Okay, that's a good question. You asking where were their parents? Some of them didn't have parents. Some, okay, listen. Some were stolen. Some, yeah, it's KFC. Some were stolen. CPS was involved too. So some were stolen, like stolen off the streets or stolen at parks, stolen. Some were stolen, CPS stolen. Some were purchased through parents, stolen. And some were trafficked from other states and countries, stolen. Not only that, because we're talking about a span of 30 years. So if you got a 5-year-old over there and she's been over there for 6 years, 7 years, then she can have a baby. And they were doing that too. They had the little young teenagers who were having babies. When I, listen, babies, 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 lots of babies, lots of children. That's why I keep on telling y'all. Washington wants to paint the picture of the 13, 14, 15-year-old girls, and that's true. But over there on that ranch in New Mexico, babies. You talking about Virginia Dupree? They unalived that girl. That girl did not unalive herself. I feel sorry for her too. It's just, when I say a goddamn nightmare, excuse me, y'all, for, I know that's rough cussing, but I'm doing the best that I can, really. When I say a nightmare, it was a nightmare. Listen, Kurt, I don't know if you're still here, but one of the things that they did to babies, because somebody shared with me this morning that they hunted children too, and that was my first time hearing that, but it goes along with the torture of the infants and the toddlers, right? To torture them and beat them and scare them so bad that it releases a hormone into their bloodstream, and then they would consume that. So, but I had never heard of hunting the children on the ranch or on the island. I'd never heard of that before. And just for regular people like me and you, it's hard. It's hard listening to. Terrible. He had enough material on people that had made a deal later to get out. Yeah, I believe that. And they also said, Midas Touch said that Ghislaine Maxwell said, she said he told her that he wasn't going to jail. That deal was made, and he was suspecting that he was going to be out of jail. So he did not unalive himself either. But these people are serial. That means humans and babies, grown folks. She pleads the fifth. No, this is what she said. Yeah, she did plead the fifth. But this is what she said early on. When she was talking. Yeah, he didn't unalive himself. Somebody said, can you finish that food? Hold on. It's so good. And this is the best part, y'all. It's so golden and flaky. See that? I said, ma'am, can you please finish that food? How y'all doing? Everybody tell a friend about this channel. It's fire. Thank you, Dorian Gray. I appreciate that. Honey, ooh. So good, I swear. Guess what, y'all? So the pie is less than $7. Shut up, OYG. What's up? Good morning. Um, I hurt my lip. I got to finish the pie so we can talk. So good. Oh, it's chicken. It's the chicken pot pie. I know, Mitchell. I agree with you. Put the damn crust on the bottom because it's just that delicious. I told Kurt, honey, please go get you one. But if you don't want to get addicted to it, then don't. Go get you one today. The carrots are so sweet. It's very savory. It's really, really good. They got that, the creamy part in it is like that cream of chicken soup, but better. The peas are a little bit sweet too. And this is super buttery. Trinity said, look, Costco has a huge one. Really? Girl, you're going to make me go over to the Costco, honey. But it can't taste no better than this one. So do it taste good, though? Because this is delicious. This is the best thing KFC got. What's up, Black Vega? Oh, my God. How could people be so fucking mean? So it's another thing me and my ex talked about today. Oh, he was saying they basket weave the crust. Oh my God. He was saying that we don't care about you and your ex. Bye, Ray. See you later. He was saying, what's up, Mr. Time? What's up, Mr. Time? Good morning. He was saying that some of them celebrities, right, have been drinking that, the fluids from the infants. And that was keeping them looking younger. He said, but if you think about some of them, they went from looking great to looking really old in a couple of years. And look, and so I said to myself, when I thought about a couple of people, I was like, that's true. Because Clinton went from looking like a regular older Clinton to a really damn old ass man. To me, how old is Clinton anyway? He's not as old as Donald Trump is, but to me, he look older than Donald Trump. To me, he does. But so yeah, he talked about that, and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't get it. They said he was doing some voodoo crap. Who did he? I definitely believe your ex. The only thing that went wrong with you and your ex is that he is not with you no more. Mr. Time, mind your business. Mr. Time, you mind your business. That's what you do. You mind your business. Uh, Bill Clinton and Donald Trump are 79 years. They the same age. Bill Clinton looked older than don't call him, that's being mean. 7226. He in the chat. Don't call him no fool. Mr. Grabowski is in the chat. He's listening to you. Don't call him no fool. That's being mean, girl. Yeah. Hey, Alvin. Stacy, what's up? Oh, these people, Lord. What else did I hear today in response to that? Y'all know that we are bombing the shit out of Iran. I don't know if y'all know that. It's really bad. And they were thinking, the Midas Touch said, let me fix my lip gloss. The Midas Touch said that it's not good that we have done that because Iran can get real low down, dirty, and do some shit. He said, now we might not realize it, but Iran can do some damage to us. And I was like, oh no, we don't need any crazy stuff happening on our soil. We don't need that. They need to leave Iran alone. I don't know why they over there doing shit. Y'all, I got this lip gloss for, what is it? NK. And it's really, let y'all see. Look how thick it is. I love thick lip gloss. Real bad. Not trying to, but you are such a pretty woman. Oh, thank you so much. 7226. I appreciate that. So we need to leave Iran alone. We need to, oh God, I just feel like, and they are still, they are still bombing the damn boats. They're still doing that to the boats. It's just terrible. It's terrible. Mr. Time says, my uncle said, wait for North Korea. America is falling apart. They just went after Prince Andrew, and they had American people on and in the files, and not one arrested, especially one in the White House. Oh, we talked about that earlier this morning, Mr. Time, when we first started the live stream. We talked about they've arrested Andrew, and they are trying to hold him accountable, and might get some other people from over there. But we over here, we have a group of folks over here that are saying, we did it. We don't care about what y'all think. We're holding press conferences and we're bombing people, and we gonna keep on doing it. We don't care what y'all say. It's just crazy. I worry every day about the future. Americans can't think we can't be touched. I hate that, because we don't have a brick wall of steel thousands of feet in the air built around our country. We don't have that. We're not in a dome. And I forget to tell you, I'm a C+ student, and I was never on time. Do I think they unalived Prince? Maybe. They could have. I thought countries had immunity. I don't know. Do they? I don't know anything about that. Oh. We are in the fight of our lives. We're in the fight of our lives. But what I heard this morning, as it relates to them going to Epstein Island and wanting to, look around there and dig up the ground looking for bones and everything. I don't know what group of people they are, but I listen to them talk, and they are hell bent. They have courage. They have the energy. I'm talking about they fighting. So now people are really like, people are really putting their fists up now. Thank God. Thank God. So tonight, when I come back on the live tonight, I showed y'all the video of Fantasia's father speaking about Fantasia's husband and him stealing money. Well, one of my moderators sent me the response Fantasia's husband spoke. And this was the first time I'd ever heard him say anything. And I want to look at it again with y'all. Mate, I love you. Trying to pay my bills and rent. Oh, Lord. LOL. Right. We all are. We all are. So, yeah, we're going to look at that. And I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about that. I was just about to tell you I don't believe the father. Okay. Okay, Benny McCoy. Okay, tell me what you think, Benny McCoy. Tell me what you think. Because we're going to watch the video together and I'm going to break it down for y'all one step at a time. And I do want to say this to y'all. Because I don't know if y'all be listening to me. But do y'all remember that what's up, Lotto? When I went to court with my narcissist husband, and I thought that if I go to court and I tell the truth about the incident between me and him, the truth as it happened in real time, I thought that was enough. Didn't I tell y'all that? And he came with all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And then I told y'all that the judge told me, apologizing to me first. She's a Caucasian judge with long blonde hair. I thought she was cool. I have no problems with her. She didn't have any problems with me. But she apologized to me first before she said to me, I don't know who to believe. I'm going to say this. When a narcissist comes to plead their case, it is not a joke. Their persona and their mask is pristine. It is on the level of a really good actor. I just want to say that. Now, let me get into the comment, Mr. Time. I just want to tell you that. Miss Grabowski, if baby mamas don't tell the truth when they're in court, you should never go to court and tell the truth. You have the advantage. You are the woman. Child, I was 33. I was 33. I'm 55 now. And I had been with my husband since I was 11, 12. Been with him all my life, literally. Let's see. B0414 said facts. McCoy says, I think the father is a leech, need to go get an income of his own. Maybe he is. But that don't mean he ain't telling the truth about the husband. I've seen liars succeed more than honest people. That's real. They know how to manipulate people, and they do. Well, Kendall Taylor, are you saying he's an actor? Is that his name? Kendall Taylor? Is that his name? Because, honey, first of all, when my moderator friend sent me the video, I didn't pay attention to details, so I'm just looking at this man talk. I don't know that this is Fantasia's husband. I don't know that, right? So I get to listen to him about 2.5, 3 minutes before I realize through reading that that's Fantasia's husband. I get to listen to him a little bit, which was good, which was a good thing. I'm glad I didn't know at first because I'm just looking. So as I look at him and listen to him, I was thinking, woo, that's a grown man right there. I was thinking, right? Because that's what he's portraying. That's what he's giving. And I said to myself, well, it would be great to have a man like that because the way that he laid it out, now he laid it out. He laid it out perfectly. Very articulate, very stoic, very to the point. You couldn't even tell that this man don't speak on social media. You can't tell because he gave that. He gave that. I listened to every word. And at the end of the whole thing, I said, that is interesting. Because I remember, hold on. Woo, y'all done get, let me see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay. That's your, Mr. Time said, that's your whole life. Did you get any me time? That means your time apart from him within the marriage? No. Cheryl Ann says, I hope the judge was fair. I understand the struggle of black people against white people. She seemed sincere when she said it. I didn't get at that time, even though it was very emotional, but I feel like she spoke honestly. She didn't know. I mean, my husband was a preacher and he spoke in front of people all the time as well as me. So he was very persuasive. See what I'm saying? He was very persuasive. So in knowing that, I said to myself, I didn't feel no type of way about her because she really couldn't tell the difference. And then when the lady that was in the courtroom, who was a advocate for narcissistic abuse, women in narcissistic abuse, she could see him. But she told me the judge is not trained. You have to be trained to see it. You're not just going to see that. You're not just going to see it. But to stop the hate and thinking negative about each other's race, right? I don't think she did that, Sugar. I cannot wait to hear this. What time are we coming back? It should be about 7. Mitchell says, they really are actors and they've studied human nature all their life to fit in. That's what I'm telling you. Perfect comment. That's what I'm telling you. If I was going to head up with a narcissist trying to prove I'm telling the truth, I would just not try. I would give up. B.0414 because I'm telling you, I learned that day. My ass learned that day. That day was a valuable lesson for me. Do you, Lord, breathe, Cheryl, breathe. Do you not know that if you know that you're dealing with a narcissist, then you just can't hire no regular lawyer? They have lawyers that specialize in narcissism, NPD. Regular people can't tell what that is. There is a series of behaviors that they repeat over a span of time where you'll see patterns. You know, looking from afar or from a distance, you can see that. But being the intimate partner, one thing that he said that really, really got my wheels to turning about Fantasia. He said in his rebuttal that he had been by his wife's side through multiple surgeries. And I'm thinking, what kind of surgeries? What kind of surgeries is Fantasia having? Because, you know, the narcissist ruins your health, you know, because they don't have enough true self and real energy to sustain themselves. That's why they attach to people. And what kind of people do they attach to? They attach to empathic people, sensitive people, and really emotional people. Anointed people, spiritually gifted people, just like Fantasia. Just like Fantasia. You can tell when Fantasia sings that her heart, her soul, and her whole being is in it. You can hear the empathic nature in her speech. When you hear her story and you see that she really gave most of her money away to her relatives. If she was a narcissist, they wouldn't get a fucking thing. She wouldn't give them anything. She wouldn't even think about it. She would be rich as hell over there, and they would be over there being poor like they always been. She wouldn't care anything about her family in that way if she was highly narcissistic or a person suffering with NPD. Now, to be honest with you, we're talking about Fantasia right now, the R&B singer, gospel singer. To be honest with you, my flags went up several times while the husband spoke. He also was lacking something. He was lacking that thing. He spoke like a machine. I saw him. He put himself on a pedestal. He rolled it out like he was a perfect person. And he did not say anything about what he could have done wrong. Didn't say anything about that. Anyway, time will tell. Let's see if Fantasia have more surgeries. Because to live in a relationship with a narcissist, you're going to get sick. And I wonder, because honey, he beat her daddy down in that video. He let him know what's up. And then he said at the end, since we Bible people, then forgive me, right? Because being a Christian, you have to what? Forgive. And what do narcissists love? They love that. That's their thing. I'm going to do things to you that are bad. And so I need you to do what your Bible say do and forgive me. Now, he's a big advocate for prisons and rehabilitation and, speaking to inmates. And he said he got his own organizations and he made his own money. And it was his idea to get Fantasia to sign the prenup. That's what he said. Because what he was doing was he was reassuring her that everything was going to be all right, that he didn't have bad motives or intentions for her, and that you can go on and have me to sign this prenup, because at the end of the day, I just need you to marry me because, I could do a lot better. Two is better than one. Two is better than one. And then he told the daddy, and by the way, that $3,500 that she gave you, she didn't want to give you a damn dime. I convinced her, that's what he said, to give it to you. I convinced her. But this is what I say. This is what I say. Betty White said, yep, that's what he said. That's what I say. If Fantasia does not speak to her father and does not have anything to do with her dad, and she stands on that, right? She stands on it. I don't know what happened. I can use my imagination to figure it out. She don't want to have shit to do with him. Fantasia got a father wound. That's her father wounding. That's what it is. And so when women have that type of wound and they have not properly healed, what they do is they find a father in a man. They're going to find that daddy, but he's going to be in the form of an intimate partner. And Fantasia's husband today, because I watched that video this morning about 5:15 a.m. Fantasia's husband today gave me daddy vibes. When I look at Fantasia, now the husband called Fantasia a woman. And technically she is a woman, but she gives girl. That's what she gives. He called her a woman. But when you look at him, he looked like that he came into her life. What he described as he talked about all the things that he does and what Fantasia went through and what he said to her in the beginning and all of these different family dynamics, because he all into her motherfucking business. All into it. Know all the different characters, all the different parts, all the different people, the family dynamics, what this one did, what this one said, what all of that. That's not his business. He got his own family. Anyway, lots of red flags went up. Agree, he gives me handler vibes. What's up here for the tea? That's right. Did you ever really get over it, though? Yes, I did. And I use my experience for other people. That's just like me being an old truck driver. And I got 5 or 6 cousins that want to go into truck driving. and they say, Cheryl, what's up about that truck driving? Then I'm going to let them know what's going on. So I'm not the type of person where I went through this thing and now I'm doing better and I just went over there and got quiet. No, that's not me. That's not me. Anyway, I still, after the husband's video, I was even more convinced that he's one of those things. And I really want to find out what kind of surgery. That's what I really want to know. I want to know what kind of surgery did she have. Because he said he was right there by her side, at her side. And you can look at it like he was there being a good husband, but you could also look at it like he's there keeping other people away. Like Wendy Williams, Kevin kept everybody away from her. And when she would go to events, and even events where they would honor her for her fabulous TV show, Kevin was right there. He made sure that certain people didn't sit at the table. He made sure that Wendy didn't go anywhere with anybody afterwards. He was right there, not being a supportive husband, but more like a watchdog. Then he made sure he drove Wendy home, let her go in the house with her alcohol and her cocaine, and then he go down the street with his young, sexy baby mama and his new baby. So, sir, let me tell you something, Fantasia husband. You just ain't, he just done made it bad for himself when it come to me from what I heard. Now, this right here. He could have been, I would have loved for Fantasia's husband not to come to the internet. Right? Because he accused Fantasia's father of operating in feminine energy. Right? And he also referenced the shadow and I know what he's talking about with that, because the shadow has something that has everything to do with the healing and the subconscious mind and the lower self. So, he done read a book or two or even gone through a program or something. Because, inmates, they do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They dig into information. But if you a narcissist like Samuel, what was that man name? Samuel, that man that died on top of that, he died on top of me. What was that man name that died on the internet that had the manosphere going crazy? What was his name? Samuel something. But anyway, so he was a narcissist too. See what I'm saying? But he had the same information that I got. But he used it for the bad. Fantasia husband knows something about the shadow, obviously the subconscious mind. He's a smart man. He's smart as hell. All of that. But that don't mean that he's not a handler and a narcissist. Matter of fact, it made me feel that way even more. Kevin Samuels. That's his name. Kevin Samuels was a narcissist, and he used the information, the knowledge of the subconscious mind and healing and introspection. He used it against women. And we found out that when he passed away, that Kevin Samuels hadn't healed at all, that he still was in the sunken place. He still was there, AKA he's still a goddamn narcissist. Kevin Samuels. Ms. Grabowski, I don't know about the stuff you talking about, but you are 100% right. When you, as a person, is right, you should never try to make the people or the internet believe in you. It's not going to work. Well, no, but and he accused the daddy of operating in the feminine energy, but he was operating in feminine energy too, even though he was trying to be masculine. What would have been way more masculine is not to go to the internet yourself and to stand in your space as Fantasia's man, knowing that you are a good man, right? And that you don't have to defend yourself. But what he said was, and which I didn't see this, because what he said was Fantasia went to the internet and got out of character. So AKA, here you come as her daddy to get her back in line. So what you want her to do is be quiet. Like she's been being quiet, like you tell her to be quiet. And then you come and deal with the daddy. None of his motherfucking business. The daddy don't have to like him if he don't want to. He don't. Neither one of them should have come to the internet with family problem. Discuss it amongst yourself. The daddy was wrong for that, but the daddy toxic. The daddy toxic. Obviously, he's an internet person, right? So he did what he did. Fantasia, I had never heard her speak bad about her dad on the internet. So that. But the husband didn't make himself look good. He's a wonderful communicator. He's a partner with Fantasia, but I don't know what his intentions are, and I just don't know that. I don't like the prison thing. That's the part I don't like. Even though I don't believe the father, but he has a right to go on the internet. That's his daughter, but Kendall Taylor should have stayed off the internet. Yeah. He revealed himself, and I don't know, somebody should have told him. He should have called me. Honey, don't come to that internet, baby, because you getting ready to go up under the microscope. If you put that phone, turn that phone on, and face that camera, and the world is there, or the people are there, they're going to let you know exactly what they think. And some people are gazing and watching, and they going to say a word. But like I say all the time, you have people don't realize this. And this one, he don't realize. I thought about this morning. Sir, you come into this internet, and I understand that maybe, because there's some room that I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. There's some room, not a whole lot of room, but some. But sir, when you come to this internet, there'll be people here that can look straight through you. The husband is in a damn if you do, damn if you don't situation. Pammy Whammy says, ask her to marry. I asked her to marry me. He wasn't until he came to the internet. He wasn't. But when he came and talked, you know what I'm saying? There are professional people that's been doing this shit forever. There are people that read personalities, body languages, and they are all in your psychology. They're reading 5 tiers of who you are. Nobody's fucking dumb. That's what I want people to know about it. See, because I know this from the beginning. I know this. You might as well understand when you come to the internet, you view yourself as a glass house. You're a glass house. Fantasia's husband is now a lot of people won't be able to see through that house now. Don't get it twisted. EI is how Donald Trump won the presidency. Tricked the shit out of a lot of people. A husband is never in a damned or do situation. The man has to take responsibility, accountability for his actions when he is with a woman. Yeah. Boy, the way he talked, boy, I tell you. The way he talked, I mean, he just lined it out. He just put it out there that he's damn near perfect, you know. That's how he put it out. That he stand on business. He got a flawless character. And my thing is, you don't have a flawless character, baby, because you're a convict. You done broke the law and finesse somebody. You've done this before, hence is why you went to jail. You can't, child, I got the video on my Facebook. We gonna listen to it. This is gonna be interesting because I want y'all to tell me what you see. And but look, we dealing with this right now in our society. You got educated, polished politicians, governors, senators, congressmen, and women up there. They've been putting on this face on this front for years with a smile. Very poised, very controlled, very intentional. and they are fucking awful. When you see a person, this is what I do. When you see a person, they are like a coin. On the front side, you have the representative, and then on the back side, you got the true self. You know? I mean, at the end of the day, when you think about Stephen Bannon having a conversation with Epstein saying, we've got to repair your image. How the fuck are you going to repair Epstein's image? He's a monster. This is why when fathers had to see who their daughters were dating and approved of that man, but we are not in those days or time. There's a flip side to that too, I'm telling you. Because the daddy, if the toxic man came to the daddy, the narcissistic father, and offered enough gifts for the daddy, he'll give his daughter away to the toxic man for the stuff that he wants. Because if he's a narcissist, he don't love his daughter no way. The daughter is only an extension of the father. He don't know what love is, period. And he could, I mean, not only fathers can be narcissists, but mothers can be narcissists. So if the mother is a narcissist, she don't love her daughter no way. The daughter is only an extension of the mother. This is getting ridiculous. Now Michael Jordan can't help a boy get ice out of his shirt without being scorned. Now listen, now honey, Gensley report. I don't know what to think about that. It looked odd, right? But people done took it. Now, let me tell you something. Now I'm going to say this. Hold on, Miss Time, I'm going to read your comment. I don't want another motherfucker. And I know my channel is diverse. It's white people here, all kinds of people here. But I'm just going to let you know, as a black woman, I don't want not one more goddamn black person being arrested and taken to jail, especially not no powerful black person, until y'all get these motherfucking politicians and white people that was on Epstein Island at least get 2. I don't want not one more. I'm about to be triggered. Leave Michael Jordan the fuck alone. Now I'm sick of it. Oh, that shit get on my nerves. Stephen Bannon know some real suspect racist people, and the Irishman is cool with all of his friends too. Kumbaya. Stephen Bannon is a fucking demon. Good that I don't see you eating today. I'm worried about you eating, gaining weight. Don't worry about that, sugar. Thank you. What's up, Clear Vision? Amen. What in the fuck? That part. Tired of it. Leave Michael Jordan the fuck alone. Go over there and get Donald Trump. Go on over there and get him. Go get, what's his damn name? Bill Clinton. Go on over there and get him. And all the other names of all the other white men that were mentioned that were fucking around with Epstein. Go get them. Leave Michael Jordan the fuck alone. And I said what the fuck I mean. Tired. Call it racist if you want to. I don't care. What you think about that, Benny White? Because I'm serious. Leave him alone. I'm tired of all the black men. We could put them in jail later on. That's what I'm saying. They can go to jail later on. But for right now, I don't want them in jail. Until you go get the white men and put their fucking asses in jail. Sick of it. I don't want to hear not one more word about one black man. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Not one word. Cheryl Grabowski is not co-signing no black man being put in no motherfucking jail and scrutinized by the media until you go get them other ones. Go get them. Because we know they're guilty. We know they're guilty. We know that. That's how I feel about that. I mean it. I mean that. That's what I mean. I bought me some socks today. I needed some new socks, y'all. Uh-huh. I want to hear it. I don't know why Michael Jordan did that. Somebody said ice down the shirt. 7730 said, I agree. Tired of it. I don't hear a fucking word. I don't want to hear a word. Go arrest the white men on the island. Go arrest them. Go arrest them. Since you big and bad. Right now, our DOJ and CIA and FBI ain't worth a damn right now. Until they make it right. Because at this point, y'all, this was 10 pairs of socks for $4. At this point, every fucking thing they say is a lie. At this point, we all feel like they're a part of it. At this point. Go get somebody. Go get somebody and put them in jail. Yeah. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. Kisses and hugs. Book the YouTubes, put them in jail. What's the problem? Oh, book the what them YTs? Oh yeah, put them in jail. What's the problem? Yeah. Period. Sick of it. What's his name? R. Kelly. Billy. No, what's his name? R. Kelly. Diddy. And what's the old man name? The comedian. What's his name? The old comedian. Cosby. Bill Cosby. All of them men done went to jail. Is that you, Tanya? The words, leave our black men alone, is so powerful. Thank you for saying that. Yeah, leave them alone. Y'all share the live, too, with y'all folks. Leave them alone. Bill Cosby. Good morning, Queen. Good morning, Cosby. Yes. Yes, Bill Cosby. Leave him alone. Sick of it. Sick. I want to hear nothing else. I don't want to hear no black people talk about it either. Shut the fuck up. Sick of it. All black people need to be quiet. As a white person, I'm sick of it too. Yes, we tired of it. Now, I think, I really, y'all, I don't know what y'all gonna think about this. Y'all gonna be like, Cheryl Kabowski, you going too fucking far now. But I think they killed Shaq. I mean, not Shaq, but Kobe. I'm serious. I don't care what nobody say. At this point, my daughter told me that it was a black woman last night that was telling the black people that Trump is not racist. And my daughter was saying she sounded like one of those, like a black church woman in the South. And I said, girl, you lying. She said, no, mama. She said, you should have heard her. She sounded like a relative of ours. And she was like, you leave Trump alone. Yeah, I believe that about Kobe. Yeah, I believe that about Kobe. They unalive Kobe, y'all. They unalive Kobe. You kill children, you'll do anything to anybody. I'm sorry. Sorry. But anyway, and then Trump was saying that Nicki Minaj got pretty skin. And honey, them folks were cackling in the background so bad. I said, Lordy Jesus, what is so funny? Said Nicki Minaj's skin is so pretty. That's what he said. She got pretty skin. And then also he said that her nails. He said something about her nails. And I was like, who said that? They definitely killed Kobe. They couldn't stop him and his skills, so they unalived him. Yeah, I believe it. Girls cooking with dad. What's up, boo? I like you too, Carew. Yeah, Nicki Minaj need to go back home where she belong. Girl, child, Benny White, she having the time of her damn life. She is having the time of her life, girl. I just cannot. And now, so anyway, we'll be talking about this here and there on this channel. But now I believe that MAGA, this is what MAGA doing now. So with Nicki Minaj, because you know they got plans for Nicki Minaj, right? And the black woman, that they put the black woman, the church talking black woman up there to tell the black people, the black woman to tell the black people that the Republicans are not racist. And then she goes up there with her limited capacity. She goes up there, let me say it again, with her limited capacity and say, because finally she gets some validation. But I told y'all that narcissists, people with MPD, they have their own race. There is a race of psychopaths and narcissists, and they are all nationalities. Did y'all get that? Whether it's a Indian, Korean, Haitian, African American, it doesn't matter. Narcissist or psychopath, they have their own race. So Trump found a narcissist black woman that sound like the mother of the church from the South to tell the black people that Trump is not racist. She ain't looked at nothing. She ain't looked at no files. She ain't peeped into some of the leaked audios. She ain't looked into his background and found out that his grandfather and his father was racist. She ain't looked at these other people who are put down, the other senators and congressmen and women that are racist too. She didn't do any of that. As a narcissist, she got her validation from the Republicans, and it was enough of narcissistic supply to make her go up on that stage and say that those people are not racist. And they are. They are racist. But they're not grandparents. They're racist. They're racist right now. You know, all these jails and concentration camps with black and brown people. They're not even arresting white immigrants from white countries. They're looking for brown ones, exclusively brown. That is racist. When you go to the concentration camps, they're not arresting Caucasian people from different countries that are immigrants that came here illegally. They are exclusively looking for black and brown ones. That's racist. When they went to Chicago with the military helicopters and had the military men dropping down from the helicopters on the apartment buildings and dragging them little black babies out of those apartments, that was real racist. That was real racist. So the administration, they are racist. I don't understand why a black woman, I know it, Pammy, Whammy, they threw in a few to make it look fair. It's a damn shame. This is the manipulation of the narcissist and the psychopath. See, they deal with the see what I'm saying? They play chess. They deal with the mind. These people are motherfucking professional gaslighters. Gensley said, when Trump said he is not racist and brought his Mexican housekeeper, excuse me, on stage, that's a racist sign. I have Mexican friends is what a racist would say. Yeah, period. when you see a black person like Nicki Minaj, narcissist, you're going to see it every time. I'm telling you. Just like on the movie I, Robot, when all those robots were, when they turned red, all of them had the red sign on them. That's what this administration has done. It has narcissists activated. The narcissism has been activated. So you're going to see some black ones. You're going to see black ones because it's a lot of black narcissists as well as white. Yeah, they don't give no fucks about the black race. They don't care nothing about that. The black cause, they don't care nothing about their sisters and brothers and cousins. They don't care as long as they make it to the top. That's narcissism. They don't care about them babies on the island. They don't care about that. They only care about self-promotion. That's it. That's it. They would definitely not be a Martin Luther King. No. 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 People should ask themselves while they're thinking about this administration and trying to figure out like what's really going on. They should ask themselves, would Martin Luther King co-sign this? And the answer gonna be no. The way they went to DC and got rid of all them homeless people. And my thing is this, there was an infestation of homeless people. It really was. It was a really, really grave problem. But the way that they handled it was terrible. It was terrible. It was with no empathy. These people, I'm telling you, you have an administration of narcissists and psychopaths, men and women, black and white, period. And their whole thing is, and when he ate that taco bowl on Cinco de Mayo, talking about, see, I love Mexicans. But he not the only one. The narcissists and the psychopaths have been activated. And they have no empathy. They don't care. And every time we turn around, they are doing something that's so narcissistic. Like I say, whether or not it's the administration or Turning Point USA with Erica Kirk, or whether or not it's the senator that bought Epstein's ranch in New Mexico, and now he's digging up the ground and tearing down the ranch so that the investigators don't come and find unalived babies and bodies there. All these people are narcs. There is an infestation of narcissism, NPD, in the United States of America. For real, for real. And obviously in some other countries. But some other countries are a lot less narcissistic than ours. This administration is full. Says most people in mental health and special psychiatrists and in any kind of psych doctors are letting you know that these people are suffering from NPD. It's not just narcissistic traits. It is narcissism. They have narcissistic personality disorder overlapping psychopathy. They are sick. Hence is why this whole shit is crazy. Anyway, I'll see y'all later on this evening. Y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming through. Y'all will see us again this evening, approximately 7:15, 7:30, where we're going to look at the video of Fantasia's husband. And certainly we're going to talk about this administration and all of the ugly things that they're doing. Kisses and hugs. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Thank you so much. And everybody else that came through here today. Thank you for all your comments, your likes, and your thumbs downs. We're back in the algorithm. Thank y'all so much for hanging with me, because I told y'all, bye, Alice. I told y'all we would get back in the algorithm. We just had to be diligent and all that good stuff. Thank you so much for everything. And look, y'all do yourself a favor. Y'all subscribe to the channel. We'll be back tonight to talk our shit. Bye, guys.